Hi, it's Charlie to Stan James. Welcome to a preview of midweek racing, and it really is top class action. A couple of Grade 1s we have in store, and of course including culminating in Friday's July Cup. But let's start with tomorrow, Wednesday, an absolutely vintage renewal of the Group 1 Falmouth Stakes for 3-year-olds and upwards, fillies, of course, fillies and mares. And the first clash of the generations between the fillies, and we've got the Coronation Stakes winner, Lily Langtry, who is the 2-to-1 favourite with ourselves at Stan James, taking on the dual classic winner, Special Duty, but more about her in a minute. 135-to-1 then for Strawberry Daiquiri, and 9-to-1 Music Show and Rainfall. But I think 10-to-1 Spacious as well, and Spacious hasn't got that much to find with Strawberry Daiquiri. Strawberry Daiquiri, I think we'll wait for her when she runs over 10 furlongs in the Nassau Stakes. She looks to me as if she's ready for a step up in trip, and I'd be surprised if she can cope with the precocious 3-year-olds, Special Duty and Lily Langtry over this mile. But Lily Langtry, they thought the world of, like many of the O'Brien 3-year-olds. She came on for her first start, and it was in the Irish Guineas when she won the Coronation Stakes very, very impressively in a good time. But Special Duty, whatever you think, I thought she deserved. I thought she was the class filly at Newmarket in the Stan James .com 1000 guineas. She obviously well documented. She got the race in the steward's room. She then went to Longchamp, and what happened exactly the same. She got that in the steward's room as well, having finished second past the Bows. We at Stan James were 100-to-1, and we don't want to pay out on this, that's for sure. Not because many people have ploughed into it, but it would be desperate for all concerned if Special Duty won her third successive Group 1 race in the steward's room. But that's what we're offering, 100-to-1 that scenario occurs. Another hat-trick, I'm afraid, unwarranted. Christophe Lemaire was due to ride this horse, Special Duty, to ride the filly anyway. He's broken a leg. Now we just heard that Stéphane Pasquier has done exactly the same thing. So I'm afraid to say Tom Queally is third choice. Queally in recent sort of years has gone in and out of sort of vogue, but of course he rode Prince Khalid Abdullah's twice over to success in the Coral Eclipse on Saturday at Sandown. And of course he seems to be flavour of the month at the moment with Prince Khalid Abdullah, so he takes the ride on Special Duty. Just quickly, I think there's no reason, I don't think, why memory ought not to confirm form of Royal Ascot in the Cherry Hinton Stakes. The July Stakes on Thursday as well. Quickly through that, I think Elzarm was a strong suit. You remember that wonderful run from the Hannon? That 2-year-old, of course, could be anything. Current favourite for the 2011 2,000 guineas, but Elzarm, I think, will get back to winning race. Hopefully Approve, who won the Norfolk Stakes, that will make the market for that. Just a couple of other sort of church notices as well. Spanish Moon, the naughty Spanish Moon, of course. I don't know if you remember in 2009 at the Stan James Guineas meeting, he refused to go in the stalls, but he got a 6-month ban. He's been plying his trade abroad. Second in the Hong Kong Vase. He was a winner of the Prix Foy, of course, on Arc Trials Day. He's back. Let's hope he goes in the stalls and more importantly comes out. I think he's got an outstanding chance on Thursday. Mystopheles in the 520 at Royal at Ascot, rather, anything but Royal. Mystopheles in the 520 at Ascot, that is the nap of the week. Do have a look out as well for Fair Trade. Slightly surprisingly stepping back to a mile for Elsie. That's in the mile handicap. 32 Red Trophy is the big betting race of the day, and we would big betting race of the week. But we'd would have something to bet on if Man of Action got in. He's not going to get in, so let's not get excited. But the thing is, he's 10-to-1 with ourselves at StanJames.com. He's not going to get in. He's number 48. He's owned by Princess Hire of Jordan, and Princess Hire of Jordan and her husband Sheikh Mohammed are due to be on the July course for the next 3 days, and they haven't been racing as much in recent months. And I'd like to think that we should take that tip. And if Man of Action doesn't go, make sure we back him at Ascot on Saturdays in a 3-year-old only handicap there. Palace Moon is the 8-to-1 favourite. Remember, he probably should have finished third, probably should have finished second in the Stewards Cup last time behind the incredibly well handicapped, as turned out, Laddie's Poker 2. So look out for that as well. Last year's second Captain Brilliance in the race as well. But the one I was looking for was Man of Action, but he won't, I dare say, he won't get in. But the big race is basically the Sprint Championship of Europe. I think it's fair to call it. And once again, we have a strong international field. But Star Spangled Banner, whether he's an Australian now or whether he's an Irish horse, but he was so impressive in the Golden Jubilee. Wonderful fractions, and of course O'Brien, interviewed afterwards, said he'd been burning up the gallops like no horse before him. Well, he's the 13-8 favourite, 9-2 Fleeting Spirit member. She won, the 5-year-old now, the mare, won her race on the far side, and as Jeremy Cedar said at the races this morning, and I think I pointed out at the time, I was very strong on the chances of Fleeting Spirit, but I was so worried about the lack of pace on the far side. Nacida says he wants to be drawn within about 4 or 5 horses of Star Spangled Banner. He's going to go when he thinks that he wants the mare to sit. Remember, she'd won the July Cup, should have got thrown out, should have been given to Main Aim last week, but she did win. A Kinsale King, who won a course on Dubai World Cup night, that's a 7-1 shot. Nakoni, who finished well in the Golden Jubilee 12s. Kingsgate Native disappointed in the 5 furlong race at Royal Ascot, is a 12-1 shot, but I think Fleeting Spirit, I think she can get her revenge. Do have a look out for Ragsar, half sister, in the 7 furlong fillies maiden. I know they think an awful lot of Mamaluna. She's been beaten twice for the Michael Belliard, but look out for Ragsar in this. But the nap of the week is on Friday. It's Mustopheles in the 5:20 at Ascot. We'll probably talk more about Saturday's racing and hopefully Man of Action, but if Man of Action did get into the 32 Red Trophy, it would be something to bet on. But without that, Palace Moon maybe 7 furlongs for the first time. Have a great week.